Reporting in at the end of week 4. I have had an interesting week at best, as many of us do have. My message this week is more about what not to do, and let me explain. If you'll recall, the previous week we had emergency surgery on our little 20-month-old grandson. It was a very scary ordeal, and that we had that all settled by Sunday. Monday met with Trish. We decided that I was going to kind of change up my schedule a little. I was going to be drinking more water. I was going to be doing more resistance training and journaling. She said to drink 128 ounces of water, and I laughed because I didn't think anything of it until after I hung up the phone. I thought, that is a gallon of water, which takes a little getting used to if you don't drink that much water. But anyway, so Monday and Tuesday, just great workouts. Things were just really going and going very smoothly. And then Wednesday morning, we received a call that our oldest daughter had virtually gone into labor, and her contractions were a minute apart, which would have been fine had she not only been 32 weeks along. So it was an issue at best. Our little one, she decided to make her debut on Thursday at 9:22 in the morning. Friday and Saturday are a blur. And in light of the intensity of everything, packing my food, virtually doing the exercise and drinking the water, all the things that I was supposed to do were about the last thing on my mind. Short of the exercise, going up and down the stairs and pacing the halls, that was about the extent of the exercise. And as far as the food at the hospital, I don't know if Heart Smart is not an issue. We seriously went down, and the 2 entrees that they were serving at the cafeteria were meatloaf. I mean, who makes meatloaf anymore? Mashed potatoes and gravy, and chicken parmesan, and the breading was, I think, more adequate. I mean, and there was more breading than there was chicken. Anyway, needless to say, I didn't eat any of those things, but I did, make my way through the salad bar and was very mindful about what I was eating. Here's what's kind of interesting. Literally, ate very, very little food, and didn't, again, drink the water that I was supposed to, but ended up gaining a half a pound. I haven't gained anything any weight since I started this program. Lost an inch and gained a half a pound. So, in summary, as I think about what transpired, which was a great deal, but is on the FAVAO front, I virtually, you have to think about it, eat very little food and gain weight, or eat food what seems to be almost nonstop and lose it. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to tell you that clearly the FAVAO program, it really does work. Now again, things happen, we can't always work the plan, but that is my lesson in that. Were there things I could have probably done differently? Yes, and will I strive to do that? Because things will continue to come up. I hope things will settle down a little bit. But the good news is, our little Zeta Scarlett, she'll be at the NICU for a while yet, but she's doing very, very well, and our daughter is doing well, and she actually came home. So life's full of surprises, no doubt. But the good news is, and this is what I learned this week, is work the plan will work. And the other thing that's very exciting, tomorrow I have 4 people to talk to that have been watching what we're doing and have decided they want to know more. So that's very, very exciting. I anticipate that there will be a great deal more of that to come. So that's my story this week. We're grateful that our family is doing well, and certainly have even a greater appreciation for what this FAVAO lifestyle is all about. So we'll tune in next week.